Well, 11 o'clock our time tonight, the deadline for a budget deal to avoid a shutdown of the federal government, and the negotiations continue at this hour in Washington. Now, earlier this afternoon, South Texas Congressman Blake Farenthold at a video news conference up in Washington. He says he wants to avoid the shutdown because of the cost and trouble it would cause, but he also says House Republicans are willing to use this situation to help get government spending under control.
There are very few points where we have leverage as Republicans to get some of our stuff done. So this is a leverage point where we see an opportunity to get some of the policy things that we feel like we were elected to pass, passed.
Meanwhile, as the deadline approaches, federal employees here in the Coastal Bend anxious to see what happens tonight. Some of them will still have to work, but none of them will get paychecks. As Keaton Fox reports, they're frustrated by the situation and their families are worried.
Today at Corpus Christi Army Depot, a lot of nervous people. At midnight tonight, they could be out of work indefinitely, paychecks on hold. While servicemen and women couldn't speak to me on camera, many say they're worried about how their families will survive with no income. Troops overseas will also remain on duty and the bases will stay open, but pay would be delayed. Other services like air traffic controllers, airport security screeners, border patrol, and federal prison guards would stay on the job. VA hospitals would stay open, and unless the shutdown stretched from weeks into months, Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid benefits would continue. Today, area residents took their frustration online. Tina Hendricks writes, quote, "That is just ridiculous. The gas prices are outrageous, and now they want to cut off pay to the military families. What's really going on?" Sandra Wagner's son-in-law is on his second tour in Iraq. She says, "It truly breaks my heart to think of our military on assignment, wherever that may be, to be concerned that their children may not have the essential financial means to meet their needs. Please try not to allow the shutdown to affect their pay," end quote. If there's a delay, Joe Gonzalez, president of the American Federation of Government Employees here in Corpus Christi, says about 6,000 employees here will still report to work Monday, but their pay will likely be delayed. About 100 people would be furloughed and wouldn't get paid for those days. As the clock ticks down, the anxiety ratchets up. Keaton Fox, KRIS 6 News.
Now again, negotiations on an agreement continue, but the deadline for a deal everyone can accept is midnight in Washington. Time now to get your first look at the forecast.
Dal Nelson.